Welcome back, YouTube J-Pop, the video game slap, coming back at you today with a pile of, oh my god, stuff from so many days. Very hard to catch up over the holidays. But don't think we haven't been buying stuff. Don't think stuff hasn't been coming in. Don't think we haven't been selling stuff. This is the craziest time of the year, and I'm way behind. So there you go. But let's just dig into it. Let's show you what's coming through the video game slob's hands lately. Somebody gave me this recently, the AOL disc sealed in package. Always love to pick these up. Kind of fun things for the collection. I don't know how many I have by now. A few of them. We're trying to clear things out of the garage. If you watch maybe some of the garage videos lately, this is from more than a year ago, 15 months ago. Trying to get these out, get these tested. Commodore 64, the expanded edition. This may have made a feature in the last one, but the Epsom HX20. So getting those in, haven't messed with them yet. That needs work done. Got to get those done. Again, boy, if I repeat myself or any of this is from other videos, it just still hasn't cleared the desk. But we picked these up for $12 each. The Dragonite Pokemon tins from 2019. Sword and Shield era? Is that what I remember these were from? I don't exactly know. I'm not a Pokemon expert. But $12 for a Pokemon tin. We had to pick these up. There we go. There's another one of them. So we grabbed that. That was like a week ago or last week. I don't know. Something in there. The other day, had some time to kill. Wanted to get out of the house away from everything. So we went out to a Goodwill. And for $2 sealed, we picked up the Pac-Man Ghostly Adventures. Fun game on the 360. DVD there. Can't stop the Paxter. Who knows if I have that or not. For $2, if I don't have it, we'll throw it in the booth or something like that. I don't know. Let's just keep jumping around. We'll come back here. Part of the $5,000 Black Friday sales. It's really starting to pour in. We'll get another video in if we can. But we picked up Siberia, the, extended edition, collector's edition, 20th year edition, whatever you want to call it. A lot of those were, $30, $20, that kind of thing. This was, I think, 10 or 15 bucks, maybe 12 all in. Speaking Simulator, hard copy games. Does a lot of weird stuff. They came up with a lot of weird variant covers for their collections. Shoot 'em ups, I've been big on. I have this for the 360, I believe, and I'm going to ruin the title. Musha Milisama. But I remember when this came out for limited run, I was like, well, I'll see what I can do, but just a beautiful Art Nouveau design on that, and I believe it means like bug sport or bug shooter, I don't know, but everything's a bug. That's what that means. This one, I believe, sold out or is very close to selling out. I reached for that for a little bit. I think it was like 20 Canadian, something like that, but grabbed Train Life, a little $10 game there. Rift Breaker. Looks pretty cool. I don't know. We'll see if we get into that. $10, the Crewmate edition of Among Us. I have several Among Us's. I don't think these ever made videos, but I have the bigger collector's editions that came with plushes and that kind of thing. Steel Rising, I believe an RPG, if I recall correctly. Have not played it. Series X only, because I don't own a Series X yet. But just stacking up the games at $10 sealed. Again, it's like $7.50 American, free shipping, no tax. Doctor Who, I'm glad I did not buy this a while back, because I remember when it dropped and it was like $25 or something like that. So now I picked that up for like $15, but I think it's always good to own Doctor Who games sealed. I would recommend you do that. Electronic Super Joy 2, a game I think I already have, but these hard copy games are quirky, so I was picking all those up. $10 in Sound Mind, the Deluxe edition. Just, very cool cover art. I don't know if you would call that, I don't know, but not 80s, but, it's got that pink and blue and yellow kind of thing going on. Vaporwave, maybe it's a Vaporwave cover, I don't know. $10, Agatha Christie. Really no reason to pick that up other than I just didn't own it. It was $10, and that's the price point that I pick things up at. Blood Bowl number 3. I have 1 and 2. You got to buy 3. This is based off the Warhammer series. The first time I played this, I'm a huge football fan, as many of you know if you watch the channel. not really football. So, and my buddy was like, I don't care about that game. Uh, so I bought two. I don't care. I'll keep the second one, well, sealed, but I'll keep it for investment. You know, player, collector, and dealer third. So we'll hoard that, see where that goes. They did a really limited print, although some of these may still be available, of the Atlas limited run Persona games, and so I was able to pick these up. And these were quite a bit more expensive, maybe more like $40 each for those titles, but I didn't have it on the Switch, so we went ahead and grabbed that. Persona 4 Golden. These Persona 4s on 360, I would recommend you pick up if you don't have those already. If you're not an Atlas fan, a Persona fan, a Shin Megami fan, you know, then just don't become one, but, you know, probably spend the money and get these. Again, I bought these super large collector's edition of these off of Woot for about the same price I probably paid for all these, but the base editions came out, so I thought, better grab these, you know, couldn't hurt, especially the Xbox One and Series stuff. I mean, this stuff, again, like the 360, has not been cheap and has not been easy to find, and so I do recommend kind of picking these up, the Ultra Mix, the Mega Mix, or whatever that's called. Grab these. So we've been doing that. We got 4 packs of Pokemon for $12. The bonus card, I forgot, we read it. It's a $1 bonus card. You can actually see it if you try hard enough. But Silver Tempest in there. Paldea, maybe that's what that P is. But I don't know. 2019 sets. Hopefully worth the money. And then, yeah, this is another 2019 set down there. And these have, like, what did it say? 3 packs in them. So you're getting the 10 plus 3 packs for $12. So, you know, nowadays prices, if you go into my friend's store, he charges $4.50 a pack. There's $12 already, you know, in the pack. So that's what it is. This was a $30 Wii purchase that definitely a smoker owned, but it does have all the doors, which is nice. No memory card. Probably won't have much on it. I have not had time to test out any of the Wii stuff. Did come with all the manuals, which is a plus. Came with all the cords, that kind of a thing. $1. Let's see if it'll show up. This was part of the 1984 Goodwill thing that I got the when I got the DVD for Pac-Man. So little bank, I don't know, 84 Yankees, $1, pinstripes. We're gonna do that. I had purchased the previous 3 Space Hulks on the PS4. And so Deathwing was the 4th, the last one that I didn't own. And it was like $14 sealed. So I grabbed one for me, one for my buddy. And there you go. We each kept one of those. I owned 1 and 3 of the Mass Effect comics. So I just went ahead and ordered this for like $20. It's kind of been going up because of rumors of it, you know, getting into media, movie, that kind of thing. And unfortunately, boy, this one arrived super damaged. I ended up keeping it due to some snaky language in the listing. I hate to take an L on it, but yeah, you know, you're getting the other 3 reasonably priced, and so, you know, it is what it is. I didn't need that particular edition for the collection, so we'll take the loss on that. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But yeah, so here's another of the $12 ones. This is the one that was like, should I pick this up? It is a 2024, but you do get 5 packs, right? So you get the 10, you get 5 packs. So again, it was all kind of a bundle deal. I took them all 5 for $60. So $12, we'll take that. We did get an extra Wiimote. Again, just look at how stained that is. Super nasty. But, you know, for $30, can't complain. Another sealed DVD here, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Don't know if I own the sealed, if that'll go into the collection or not, but these DVDs aren't worth a lot. They're not really collector's editions. Can't say that on YouTube. I'll get demonetized as if I make any money. But these are fun episodes. If you really don't watch these, watch these. I have a lot on VHS. I have a number of them on DVD. I think I have the complete series or sets on DVD, but I always like to pick up variants if I don't have them. So $1.50, I wasn't going to turn that one down. These all go to a buddy of mine. Shoot, I need to get these over to him. But these were all essentially dollar movies that went his way. He always asks that I pick that stuff up for him when I see him. These were $3 games that I picked up, so you have to trust me, but the discs inside look pretty good. So, and I got one for free, so I think you'll see 11 here. I only paid $30 for all 11, so we got God of War, Need for Speed the Run, personal favorite, gotta play this game. I think Hidden Gem status from Metal Jesus. These came with a $30 Wii deal, so on top of the Wii and the extra controller, we got the regular Just Dance 2019, which I already have in inventory and nobody's bought because it's like a $20 game, and same with Just Dance 2015, like a $10 game that nobody's bought. So those will go into inventory. Here's the rest of the $3 games. Water damaged, but it's still Transformers, can't go wrong. Brutal Legend, I hoard all those up that I can. Haze, $10 game, so we just picked that up. I do like the Ultimate Editions. The disc is bespoke on the inside, so hoping some of that DLC is actually on the disc. Still haven't checked to see if I have that. That might go into the collection. I love keeping anything that has all the stuff on disc. Black Label and Final Editions, I always like to keep all those. Transformers, what more can I say about that? Love the Burnout series, just personal favorites. And so, $3, not turning that down. Again, some water damage, but it's a WWE game. It'll go in the showcase. I'll put $8-10 on it. We'll be fine. Siphon Filter, probably not that great. Probably not going to move, but, I just don't like leaving cheap playable games out there. And the GTAs, 4, 5, with 6 coming out. When it drops, oddly enough, everybody thinks old games fall off the map. I tend to think they spike or there's an interest. Even if they don't spike in price, they move a lot quicker. So there's that. The other day, I realized I was under 200 games missing in the Xbox collection. So I sort of sorted by, which games didn't I own and which were sort of the best, because I've always kept up on that. I've done a number of, top 10 games for the Xbox in terms of price lists over the years for a website I kind of wrote for in the past. And so this one never hit the top 10 list, so I never picked it up, but I grabbed a copy for $5-10 under market price, something like that. So just went ahead and got it. There'll be some more original Xbox stuff coming in the mail. Just trying to knock out some of those ones that are a little pricier. I'm not saying I'm going to go down the whole list and buy them all, but I am trying to knock out the better ones. I do have the full 360 set, but then somebody said that they came in and they were picking up all these bundles, and I was going through all the ones that I knew of, and he goes, I just picked this one up on the PS3. The PS3 version has 5 games on it. And I said, I didn't own that, so let me go look it up. The 360 only has 4, and you might go, well, this is the only way to get Mega Man 10. It is a download code. So Mega Man 10 is never on disc. So technically there's nothing in here you couldn't just get by buying the other games. And as you saw, the discs don't look any different. They're the same pressings they've always been. But here you get them in one unique thing. So for like $22, I was like, it's just a variant I don't own. Let's just pick that up. There are not many of these on eBay. So if you're thinking of picking these up or thinking of a long-term variant that might go up, I'd suggest that. Here was another one that was like $10, $11. Sealed Spellforce on the Xbox. This one came off eBay, though. Not a lot of RPGs, again, on the Xbox Series, Xbox One X, that kind of thing. For that price, you want to get them. I spent $80 on Christmas Eve morning for these. So $10 each. Zombie U for $10 isn't a killer deal. Neither are really any of these things, but these are really good games that I'm going to just hoard up. Grab this Wii U stuff when it's $10. You can't go on eBay and grab these things for $10. I had so many of these for $5 that I picked up that everybody said, don't do that. They still haven't gone up much, but I think they'll get there. The new Super is a lot harder to find relative to the Mario 3D World. I see this cheaper a lot more than I see that one cheaper. Again, Smash Tennis, not one that pops up super often, and you've seen it on the channel here recently. I've picked up, I think, 3 copies in the last 3 months or so of this. Again, I'm not super actively pursuing this stuff, but gotta pick it up when you see it. I had just said I got a copy of Blast Core loose after all these years. finally, for $30, somebody listed this, so we picked up the 9.4 Blast Core #1. Well, the only one. There's no two. So we grabbed that. And then this one here, I get out of the bag, I think. Here we are. We can look at that. The Zelda, well, you might be tempted to say Zelda #7, but it's the Mario or Nintendo Comic System #7 in a 7.5. But I got it at auction, so it was pretty cheap. Hot Nintendo action, hot flames, hot. Or is it the bondage cover that's hot? Either way, Zelda and bondage. Kind of a great cover. No way Nintendo's doing that now. This was sort of the reprint where Nintendo put them all back through as the Nintendo Comic System, whether they were Game Boy, Captain N, whatever. Mario series. So there you go. Some cool stuff. That's what encompassed the last few days. I got a couple more piles of stuff. We'll get out another video of what else wasn't even on the table yet here. But yeah, that's what J-Bob the Video Slob has been up to. What have you been up to? What has this guy been up to? Let us know in the comments.